Dear friends, dear colleagues, first of all, let me wish you a happy UN Day. I join my colleagues from Italy's MFA in congratulating UNDP on today's European launch of the latest Human Development Report. We are proud that this event is being hosted for the first time in Italy, also thanks to Generali and the Human Safety Net Foundation. The UNDP report shows how the Human Development Index over the years of the COVID-19 pandemic decreased for the first time in 32 years. This is an alarm bell telling us that people all over the world are feeling more insecure, more vulnerable, and more exposed to the challenges of life. The report is a precious instrument to allow us to understand how rising inequalities, food insecurity, disinformation, and disrespect for the rule of law are impacting the livelihood and the well-being of entire population, especially the most fragile. But the report also shares a path of action to reverse course and achieve our common goals. It is true that we live in a more unstable, unpredictable, and multipolar world where pandemics, climate change, technology gaps, and violence are fueling global crises. However, it is also true that we have the capacity to respond. We were able to consistently slow down the spread of the pandemic thanks to the development of new vaccines. Of course, our reaction was not perfect, and more could have been done in supporting low and middle income countries. But we were able to shape a solution, and if we continue to invest and innovate, our actions can benefit everyone. The uncertainty complex resulting from the ongoing crisis and societal transformations should alarm us, but not stop us. During uncertain times, we are called to come together and form innovative partnership among international organizations, governments, and civil society to relaunch a sustainable, inclusive human development. We must in particular address the breakdown in trust and cooperation among and within nations. We have to restore faith in multilateralism and support the United Nations system in its unremitting action towards the achievement of the SDGs. We must also strengthen good governance at home in order to deliver global public goods to our citizens. Institutions can be reinforced through inclusive policies aimed at collecting the contribution of civic and private actors. I therefore wish to commend the partnership between UNDP and Generali as an example of the Italian private sector's will to align its action with the goal of the 2030 agenda. Insurance solutions are indeed crucial to support families, vulnerable communities, and business in coping with unexpected events and external shocks. Here in New York, Italy continues to do its part to raise global ambition on a just and sustainable future to everyone. This year, Italy co-facilitated the ministerial declaration of the high-level political forum that reaffirms the member states' commitment to accelerating the decade of action. Italy has also increased its core contribution to UNDP to reinforce our consolidated partnership. In my capacity as Vice President of the UN Economic and Social Council, I will spare no efforts in putting forward Italy's vision of a rule of law, prosperity, and sustainability. On today's UN Day, let me conclude with a message of hope. Solutions are in our hands. Let's unleash the full potential of the UN system, the government's action, and multi-stakeholder partnerships. Together, we can move the goalposts. Best wishes on a successful launch event.